Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your September 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're going to see what these 10 days hold for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Okay. There you are, Libra. These over, making sure you can see them. Okay. Very nice. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You have two major arcana cards. Major arcana cards are kind of like the karmic cards, divine cards, things that are going to happen that you can't really, that are kind of set. They're lessons that you have to learn. The minor arcana cards have a bit more flexibility to them, right? They're lessons, they're you moving forward, achieving your goals, and everything like that. But you do have a little bit more wiggle room with minor arcana cards than you do with major arcana cards. So this is absolutely beautiful. You have the Devil card as your first card. And the Devil card, as you guys know, I don't see as a negative card at all. It's breaking the chains of the past. It's moving forward in the direction that you want. It's figuring out your joys, your happiness, your prosperity. It's also being aware of addiction. And as I've said before, addiction isn't just, drugs and sex and alcohol and gambling. It can be anything that you do to an obsessive point that is hindering your productivity in your life. So if you look at it that way, everybody has something that they can improve on, something that they can sit there and say, okay, if I didn't do that as much, I would get more done in my life. So looking at the Devil card, it's really sitting there and saying that you are moving forward, finding your joy, finding your bliss, finding your happiness, and really embracing that. And it's not caring what everybody else thinks, but it's not being as concerned with hitting all of those points that everybody thinks that you need to achieve in order to be happy. This is embracing your own personal happiness, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, your own personal joy, your own personal prosperity. The antlers here, the stag antlers, are a representation of majesty, majesty of self, majesty of spirit. You're sitting there, sitting back. Some of you, meditation, well, for everybody, meditation is a great thing. If you don't like to sit still, focusing on your breath while you're doing little tasks throughout the day is a great way to center yourself. That's what I love doing. I hate sitting still. So focusing on those tasks, focusing on your breath, really helps center you. It does. It really helps make the day just a little bit calmer, a little bit easier. You have your angels fiercely guarding you. You have the spiritual realm coming up as mist, so entering into you. You're breathing it in spiritually, what you want, what you desire, how you're moving forward. That's astoundingly important for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because you're making choices here. You're conquering fears and you're moving forward. Boldly, bravely, absolutely. There's a sense of you know what you want, you know where you're going, and that's it. There's a sense of, not finality, but determination here. That is absolutely beautiful in the reading. And it's kind of you sit there and you've broken away from what you thought you were supposed to do and are embracing who it is that you are, what it is that you want from life, and what it is that you desire to achieve. And then you have the Moon card, which is saying, feel the fear and face it anyway. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to sit there and be apprehensive about how you're going to move forward and how you are embracing your life. But you're doing so with courage and wisdom of self. You have here the koi fish at the bottom, which is showing you luck and joy. You have here wisdom moving you forward. The moon guiding you, giving you that courage, lighting the way. And the thing with the Moon card is that it says that shadows can be made into monsters. It's looking at things and not seeing things clearly. But by embracing your inner self, by embracing your inner spirit, by embracing this guiding force, this calmness, this serenity of purpose and determination of self, you are achieving your goals. Make sure to move forward, again, with Artemis, the goddess of courage, and Athena, the goddess of wisdom, guiding you, leading you, helping you to achieve and succeed in exactly what you want in life. And it might be overwhelming, it might be scary. You might sit there and say, I've always had this goal. I've always been afraid. I didn't want to take the chance because what would people think of me if I took this chance and I did something, you know, so daring but so right? And I'm not saying doing something kind of asinine. It's doing something that you desire doing. It's taking that leap of faith that you desire, having things planned out, moving forward logically, precisely, okay, being responsible for your life and any responsibilities that you have. But it's also starting to follow your bliss, your joy, your understanding. And it's going to bring about fear. It's going to bring about apprehension, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But you are going to move forward in this joy, in this prosperity, knowing that as you embrace what you desire from life, as you start to embrace your joy, you start to move forward. With the Knight of Swords, this is you. You are an air sign. You're represented by the swords in the Minor Arcana deck. And this is you boldly and bravely moving forward. It's also saying that as you're moving forward, your mind is brilliant, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All air signs have absolutely brilliant minds. You are no exception. So you're moving forward. Your wit is with you. You can see the situation. You know what you want, and you know where you're going. All right? But you might want to act with more haste, with more speed than maybe the situation allows at the time. Maybe there's a little bit more planning that needs to be done. So even though your mind is moving so fast, even though you see where you want to be, your actions just maybe step back a little bit before acting with such enthusiasm for the next stage in your life. Step back, take it in, and then move forward, because you're moving forward as your White Knight. You're moving forward as the person who comes in and says, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, and this is what I'm doing. And kind of the hero of your own story, being the hero of your own tale. Knowing what you want, knowing what you desire, and moving forward with your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. You know that things will get rough, that, you know, life isn't all roses and butterflies, but you are able to use your tremendous wit. You're able to use your mind to get you to the next step, to what it is that you desire from your life, to how you want to move forward. And at times, you might be feeling battered and bruised with the Nine of Wands. You might be feeling as if, my goodness, I'm always defending myself. I'm always taking into consideration how everybody else thinks. I'm always trying to do everything so right and be so on point, that at times it just gets to be too much. And it doesn't seem as if everybody else takes into consideration how you might feel from the way that you're reacting, from the way they're reacting to you. Right? Everybody has their opinions. You're defending yourself. And what I'm going to tell you with the Nine of Wands, what the Nine of Wands is saying, is that as you're moving forward, as you're embracing your prosperity, you don't need to defend yourself. You need to just embrace yourself. Put down the wand. Put it back into the ground. Let it be that gate, that fence, protecting you, and move forward. Because there might be a feeling of just being a bit tired for these 10 days. You may have headaches, your joints might be achy, and you might be sitting there saying, oh my goodness, I just don't want to have to do this anymore. I don't want to have to work so hard for everything to seem to fall into place. And you might be looking at other people and saying, well, what makes it so easy for everybody else, but so difficult for me? And the fact of the matter is that it's difficult for everybody. Everybody just puts on a show. And especially with social media, everybody posting every 5 seconds about how wonderful everything is. It takes away from the fact that life is all about falling, to learn how to run, to learn how to walk, to learn how to be the best you that you can be. So this card right here is saying, don't try and defend yourself. Don't try and get everybody else to see your passions, to understand your determination, to see where it is that you're going. Embrace who you are and move forward with love, with joy, with understanding. Because you have the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups can represent a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Moving forward in love, moving forward in healing. Your emotions might be raging because there's a lot to take in. There's a change happening, and there's a sense of, kind of being a little bit hesitant towards the change, a little bit apprehensive towards the next phase in life. But you're moving forward with love. And somebody could be coming in, somebody who has a very vivacious personality, lively, loving, caring, who is helping you move forward. But this is also you embracing that. You have here 2 knights, so 2 defenders, but also 2 youthful energies, not the student energy of the page, but the defender energy of the knights, being there and defending what you want, where you're going, and how you're moving forward. Actually, some of you might be a little defensive during these 10 days, sitting there, because at times it'll feel as if you're under attack for some of you, but you're moving forward. You're achieving your goals. And whenever you're moving forward and whenever you're sitting there and saying, you know what, I'm really deciding what it is that I want for my life. I'm breaking the chains and I'm moving forward. That's going to have the repercussion from other people who sit there and say, well, what makes you think that you can start doing what it is that you want to do, that you can take that risk, that you could start that career, that you could, have that home that you want, that you could, whatever it is that you are doing, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, even have that idea. What gives you the right? And so they might attack you. And you might be afraid. Am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Am I making the right choice? Am I not making the right choice? But you have to move forward with love and knowledge that you are embracing your life and that this life is only for you to live. And that you are moving forward with passion of self, with purpose, and with dignity. We have here then the 8 of Swords. So this is the doubt coming in. This is the fear. This is feeling as if no matter which way you turn, there's going to be a mistake. This is kind of sitting there and overanalyzing, right? Looking at every situation and thinking, oh my gosh, I could do this wrong. Oh my gosh, I could do that wrong. Oh my gosh, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. And it becomes paralyzing because you can also see everybody's point of view. And you kind of just want to keep things calm, keep things balanced. That's what Libra is all about, seeing every side of the situation and finding balance and understanding. Well, sometimes you also, for your own sanity, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you need to take that chance on yourself and find that balance within you, which is what you're doing. And at times it is going to be absolutely terrifying. And that terrifying can be, for some of you, that it's terrifying for a moment, that you sit there and you think about it and you go, oh my God, what am I doing? And then you do it. And for others of you, this feeling of being overwhelmed can be for the whole 10 days. But it's how you digest it. It's how you move forward. It's how you're processing the information and seeing what it is that you want. Sitting there and saying, you know what, my wants, my needs, and my desires matter. Not trying to keep the peace and keep the harmony with everybody else, but taking off that blindfold. Seeing that the fear, that they're just shadows, that you're close to land, and that you can just walk on. Emotions might be raging, but you're moving forward in love. You're moving forward in prosperity of self. Your clarifying cards are the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. You are working so hard towards a goal. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are working so hard to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And you can be your harshest critic. Okay, you can be that's just it. You can be your harshest critic. You can sit there and see everything that you're working towards, everything that you're doing, and go, well, why didn't you do that today? Why didn't you achieve that? And that's going to not help you want to keep on succeeding. So when you sit there and when you start to look at every time you failed in the past, when you start to look at everything you haven't done, stop. Stop that mindset. Turn around and see the 2 of Cups behind you. Because this is the 3 of Cups. It's betrayal, it's heartbreak, it's looking at things and sitting there and saying, my goodness, I can't believe I trusted that person that I shouldn't have trusted. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did that. If only I were wiser, if only I were better. Stop. Stop that. Because turning around, seeing the 2 of Cups here, you see the love, the healing, the beauty, the ability to move forward with that healing, beautiful love, and to embrace exactly what it is that you desire, exactly what it is that you want from life. So stop negative thoughts when they come, and they will come in these 10 days. Or you're just sitting there quietly, thinking about something, and all of a sudden, negative thoughts start to come in your head. Step back in your mind and say, you know what, I don't have time for this, because you're busy. You are busy working towards your goals, achieving your dreams. Listen to the messages that come. Because if you have these negative thoughts and you're not seeing the love that's right behind you, you're going to also miss the messages that are coming your way from the spiritual plane. The angels are blessing you. You have your prosperity here. You're working towards your goals. You're working towards your wealth, towards your joy, towards something you value as much as money. For some of you, you might really be sitting there and considering a career change. Changing the way that you're looking at things. Changing the way that you're perceiving your life, which can be changing anything for you. Anything that you desire, because you're now sitting there and saying, I'm moving forward in prosperity, in bounty of self. I'm not afraid. And even though other people are opposing me, and even though I'm tired of defending myself, I'm walking away, and I'm embracing the life that I want, and there's no more fear. There we go. During these 10 days, and it might be at the beginning, the middle, the end, it doesn't really matter. There's a sense of being tired of having to defend yourself. But you are facing every single fear, every single way that people have counteracted what you want to do, how you want to proceed forward in your life, what joys that you want to embrace, where you want to go, how you want to be, who you want to be, right? How you are moving forward in anything. The opposition that you are facing, you're no longer spending your energy trying to change people's minds. You have this fence, you have your creativity, you have your passion, you have your desires. They're going to protect you. You're facing your fear, you're doing it anyway. Moving forward in courage, and in wisdom. Absolutely knowing your mind. Taking this kind of leap of faith on yourself. Having your armor on, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, and you want it to happen quickly, but it's going to take a bit more planning. Because as you're moving forward with this determination of spirit, you're breaking the chains of the past. You're breaking the limitations that society has put on you, that life has put on you, and you are embracing how it is that you want to move forward on this earthly realm. And when you embrace that, there's going to be times where you sit there and you say, oh my gosh, you can't do that. Do you not understand this? Do you not understand that? And you're going to try, there's a part of you that's going to try and talk yourself out of it. As long as you are being sound and safe and moving forward, recognizing your responsibilities and not hurting anyone, moving forward in love and light, don't let your fears hold you back. You can easily break the chains, again, that are binding you. See where you're going and walk onto dry land. None of the swords are cutting you. And you move forward in love and in harmony. Some of you might be meeting a Pisces that helps, or a Pisces, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio, a water sign, that helps you move forward, that helps you embrace your passion, okay? So for some of you, you might be entering into a partnership with somebody who is as passionate about the way that what you desire to move forward in. And I'm seeing this more as a work partnership, as a kind of a friendship. It could develop into a romantic relationship if you desire it to, but it's not going to start off that way, all right? And it's going to lead you forward. It's going to lead you to healing, to bounty, to beauty. Letting go of the doubts and the fears that you have. Again, looking at the past and seeing just only your failures. Start seeing your successes. Start seeing the ways that you lived in triumph and in love, because you have. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And you've worked darn hard and are continuing to work darn hard to achieve your goals, to achieve your prosperity, your wealth, and your bounty. The angels are guiding you. You are receiving messages. Make sure you're listening to them. Don't let your doubts and your fears and that little voice in your head that could be negative override the messages that you're getting from the spiritual plane. All right, and we're going to turn over the deck and see, oh, I love it. What card is next? This is your subconscious mind. This is a subconscious message to you from the universe, from the spiritual realm, and that's the Ten of Pentacles, moving forward in prosperity, having the fruits of your labor pay off, community, family, joy, being able to share your wisdom with others, having a sense of abundance come in, sharing your wealth too. You have your wealth, it's protected, but you're also giving, sharing, expanding. in a way that helps other people, as well as it helps yourself. So for some of you, you might very well be moving forward with an idea to be able to help people around you, help people conquer fears. You know, you could be deciding to change professions. It could also just be deciding, and I don't say just lightly, but it could be deciding to volunteer your time, to be a mentor to people, and moving forward. That's for some of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you. But you're finding a way, and you're sharing your prosperity with the world. And you're finding a way to share that prosperity, that bounty, that beauty. And it's going to permeate in your home, but it's also going to radiate out of the home and expand to your community, expand to the places that are nearest and dearest to you. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it was a pleasure reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.